Hi, my name is Eric Gjerdevig and I'm running for the West Fargo City Commission.
Okay, what are the most important issues in your race?
You know, I think the most important issues I'd characterize under two topics. One would be affordable housing, which is certainly inclusive of special assessments and property taxes. The other one, I think, is how West Fargo is going to choose to grow over the next 10 years. And you know, we've had tremendous growth in the last 10 to 15 years, and I think we need to be a little bit more strategic as we grow over the next 10. So lots of other issues, but given our time today, I'll stick to those two.
Okay. How would you address those issues you just identified?
Yeah, you know, talking specifically about affordable housing first, and maybe diving specifically into the special assessment piece, which I know from reading the forum in the morning, it's been a hot button item on the Fargo side. You know, West Fargo really needs to jump into that conversation. We have the exact same issues that Fargo does. You know, I dug into it a little bit this week, and you know, West Fargo does charge a premium for its financing. It charges administrative fees as part of special assessments, and I don't think those things feel right to citizens. So I think, you know, we need to look into those and be a part of that conversation as a community to try to drive some improvements. You know, the other hot button topic related to affordable housing would be, you know, taxes, and there's been huge increases in property, in the assessed values of properties over the last couple of years that have really caused some stress for people. So I think, you know, long term, how we solve that problem is to look at how we fund the city government, which probably leads to looking at how we grow, which is the second topic. You know, the article in the Pioneer yesterday about the convention center concept out in the fairgrounds. You know, putting the funding piece of that aside, which I think needs some scrutiny, the concept of annexing the fairgrounds and bringing all of that property into West Fargo sales tax, and of the fairgrounds selling off some of those 400 acres for commercial development, you know, it brings a lot more commercial property tax, brings a lot more sales tax revenue into the city, which I think is, you know, an important thing for us to look at. We can't simply remain a bedroom community to Fargo, because then our funding is really only ever going to be about residential property tax. And you know, the other thing we should be looking at is how we redevelop the sewage lagoons, in all honesty, over the next 10 years. As those get closed down this fall, what can we do there, whether it's, you know, commercial property or whether it's a golf course or whatever it might be, to drive development on the north side of Fargo, or West Fargo, which is where the real opportunity is with the FM diversion. There's more land to the north, in all honesty, going forward. So yeah, I guess, again, given our time, I think I'll wrap it up with that.
Okay. What differentiates you from your opponents, and why should someone vote for you?
All right. You know, I think there's two things I'd focus on that I feel like differentiates me. You know, first off, I founded a company 13 years ago after I left Microsoft with a good friend of mine called Summit Group Software. I have had the honor of being the president of that company for the last 13 years. We just sold the business this January. But I know what it is to be a small business. We actually made the decision 8 years ago to relocate our business into West Fargo from downtown, just a few blocks from here, actually. So I know exactly what the business decision is that a business owner is going to think about in terms of those. So I feel like that business ownership experience is something that's very different between me and the other two candidates for the West Fargo City Commission. The other one would be, you know, I view a campaign as being kind of like the job interview, and as a potential elected official within the city, a core responsibility is to be engaging with citizens and to be available. So you can you can go out to Gjerdevig.com and you can schedule an appointment with me and find information about me. You can go to Eric Gjerdevig for West Fargo on Facebook and see videos I've posted. You know, the other two candidates really don't have any kind of online or social presence, which, you know, to me it's actually hard to engage with them. And I definitely feel like in today's day and age, that's an important characteristic that we need with our city officials, is for them to be available to ask questions and to meet with.